Are there more Mario characters coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and will they be enemies too? Let's find out. Block content. What's happening, my Block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Blocked Content's Leak Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. Today, we get to talk about one of my big pet peeves in Super Smash Bros., and that is that we don't have nearly enough villains, bad guys, or just enemies in the game in general. And I really wanted to talk about the possibility of Piranha Plant actually getting joined by maybe some other characters, and also general Super Mario characters in that lore. I think that it's very possible that we might be getting more stuff in that Super Mario universe because it's the biggest one, and I really want to see if they do it, what will be the next character that gets added to the franchise, right? Because that's everything that we really want answered, and I've been answering many of you guys' questions about Smash Ultimate and new fighters in our show Question Blocked, where I answer your questions. What do I think of your favorite game? How do you start making videos on YouTube? Well, whatever you can think of, send your question through to blockedcontentmail@gmail.com, and I will answer your question live on the show in one of our next Question Blocked episodes. And here's a brand new giveaway. You can win this Super Mario surprise capsule from Tomy. Any Mario item, Yoshi, or character could be inside, and I leave them closed so you can find out what's inside when you win. I'm giving away 4 of these, so remember to like this video, subscribe to Blocked Content right now, and comment down below to enter for the giveaway. Alright guys, let's talk about this cool stuff, because I really feel like if we are getting more first-party characters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, there are a lot of franchises in Smash Bros. That desperately need more characters, right? Think about F-Zero, maybe even the Donkey Kong franchise needs more Kongs in there, The Legend of Zelda is aching for another newcomer, but there's so many franchises within there that we can talk all about. But the biggest one here that might not even need a new character is the Super Mario franchise. And yes, we might be talking about all these different enemy types that could actually very well be made into a character, but there's also other characters that fans have wanted for a very long time, and that's definitely what I want to focus on today. So, as you guys know, we reported a very long time ago about this very cool fan-made trailer that had Toad as a playable character in Smash Bros. Ultimate. Well, that didn't end up being Toad in Smash Ultimate, but a very cool mod for Brawl and Smash Wii U, which I actually love, and that guy's been doing really great work, so go follow King Bob. Yeah, he did an incredible trailer, and the idea of Toad being in Smash isn't a new one. You know, there have been leaks up until the point of like Super Smash Bros. Melee, where there were like these leaked images of Toad being on the character select screen, and that just ended up being like Photoshop stuff. But also, a character like Waluigi is very widely regarded as one of the biggest characters fans really want in the game, and some of the fans want it for the meme reasons, and other fans are like legitimate Waluigi stans. So I could definitely see that this character could be coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate at some point, because it's all about making those dreams come true, and Sakurai has been doing that left and right. But what I also wanted to talk about is the fact that we might get some more Mario enemies in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yes, we already have Bowser Jr. and all the Koopalings that are technically bosses, but think about Piranha Plant, right? And what basically the result of the fan backlash was, and then playing the character and finding out that Piranha Plant is actually really awesome. Yes, I was right there when the character was announced, and I also have a reaction up on the channel, and that was definitely a moment, you know, who could have seen that coming when the sky was the limit in terms of newcomers, and then Sakurai pulls the rug out from under us, and he's like, anyone is fair game. Well, I've been thinking a lot about that fact. I've been thinking a lot about the fact that, yes, these Mario characters are actually really iconic, and for a lot of people, they know a Goomba or a Koopa Troopa a lot more in the zeitgeist than a character like Captain Falcon, let alone another character from the F-Zero franchise, which the general public would not even know at all. So thinking about those characters, and I know what you guys are thinking, another Mario enemy, but I have a really cool idea. So 2 of the ideas are very simple, and that's making a character for general enemies, right? I think Lakitu would be a very great enemy to have as a moveset. I mean, we've seen games where you can be a Chain Chomp, the Mario Tennis game, and I think a Chain Chomp would be a very cool, unique character. I mean, it's just basically like a Pac-Man type character. What are you going to do with Chain Chomp? He doesn't even have any limbs. And there's characters like Bob-omb that's already an item, and stuff like that just doesn't work. But if you think about it in terms of Koopa Troopa, Yes, Koopa Troopa has actually been a character in the very first Super Mario Kart game on the SNES. He's appeared in many games, the sports games, the kart games, as a playable character, and actually think that there might be a moveset for the little guy. Well, we already have Squirtle in the game, and Squirtle works quite well in Smash Brothers, so I don't even know if that's a real possibility. And on the other hand, it could be Hammer Brothers, right? Hammer Brothers is of course already an assist trophy and has been there like the Brawl days, and I like that character. There might be a moveset in there, so maybe in the next Smash game we could be seeing Hammer Brothers as a playable character, and it would be even cooler if you could swap out and do different moves, like be a Fire Brother or a Boomerang Brother and stuff like that. So there's a lot of promise there. And Goomba, of course, the most recognizable, little enemy of all of gaming, I think. Like, this is like the original minion, right? I think would be very fun too. There's a lot of things that you can make a Goomba do, because there's flying Goombas, there's Goombas with Tanuki tails, and of course Goombas are now in the Mario Party games, and they've been in other spin-off games as well, like the baseball stuff, so they can definitely do a lot more than just walk from left to right, and as evidenced by Piranha Plant, Sakurai can make pretty much anything work very well. So Goomba to me is also a very fun idea because the character is just known by so many people. But also, one thing that trumped pretty much every expectation that I had and any idea that I came up with was, what if there's just a Bowser's Army character? What if there's a character that is just a bunch of Mario enemies together, like grouped together, and every different attack basically, pounces forward with a different character in that attack? You could be Wiggler, or there could be a Shy Guy jumping out from there. Maybe even Boo as a character would be really cool. Cheep Cheeps could flop around, and even, the newer characters in Super Mario or New Super Mario Brothers. I think that would be a really cool idea, to have this army of characters as basically one single character. So I'm really curious if you guys have any thoughts on favorite Mario characters that have yet to become Smash Brothers characters. I mean, one of my favorites that has not yet become a character is Paper Mario. I definitely think that there is promise for, a hammer-wielding, flat paper Mario character in the game that has party members to use for the different attacks instead of just Mario having all these attacks. So that is an option. There's options for Waluigi. Even Professor E. Gadd from Luigi's Mansion could be a very interesting pick, and there was actually a leak a week ago about that, and we talked all about that in our previous videos. So this is really interesting, and I want to know if you guys have any Mario characters that you really desperately want to see in Smash Ultimate, or maybe even the game after this, if this, might be a little bit too bloated with the Mario stuff. But of course, it's their biggest franchise, and it's called Super Smash Brothers, and that's awfully similar to Super Mario Brothers. So I'd love to hear what you guys think of this. If you comment down below, you could be featured and read out loud in our next video. And today's comment question is, which Mario enemy should be turned into a fighter? And as for our previous comment question winner, our answer comes to us from our user, the one and only beautiful Cheesy Waffles, saying, characters I want: King Boo, Porky, Springman, I know he's an assist trophy, Crash Bandicoot, Sora, Shadow, I know he's an assist trophy, Steve, the Smash community kinda made me want him, and Waluigi, yes, I am still a Waluigi believer. So this pretty much factors into our discussion here, and you name a character that I actually think would be really great in Super Smash Bros., and that is the idea of having King Boo in there. Yes, it's basically the antagonist for the Luigi character in the Luigi's Mansion games, but King Boo has been around for longer than that too, in various different forms, in forms like Big Boo, in forms like, the Mario Kart Racer, Mario Kart Double Dash had King Boo, so that's a really cool pick right there. And of course you mentioned Waluigi as well, and a lot of people are Waluigi believers, so you don't even have to feel bad about that fact at all. I think that it's very cool, and I think that there's other characters in your list that I'm very excited about. I mean, just think about Shadow being in Super Smash Brothers. There is a video coming up where I talk all about Shadow and different Sonic characters, so keep a look on that for this channel. But also Crash Bandicoot, that you named that character. I love Crash, and I think that he fits so well within the Smash Brothers, like the world, the colors, the animations, and the way that Crash is just so emotive. I think that if you put him into Super Smash Brothers, kind of like with Banjo, it just is a natural fit, and even it being this big third-party character from Sony, I think would make a lot of buzz too. So on Sakurai's part, I think it would be very smart to include a character like Crash Bandicoot. So Cheesy Waffles, thank you so much for your comment, and these are always so much fun to read through. And of course, a big shout out to our latest Patreon supporters and the super chats during our live streams. You guys make blocked content possible. So if you want to have yourself created in pixel art, join us for discussions, or even have your own ideas become animations, donations, go to patreon.com/blockedcontent. There's a bunch of incredible rewards there, and they're waiting just for you. And remember, if you're not yet a member of the Blocked Content family yet, well, worry not, because there's ways to become a part of this family. Hit that subscribe button right now, smash that like button, and ring the bell for notifications, and all the news and fun you care about will be delivered on the daily to you. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you around the corner where there's always more Blocked content. See ya!